Everybody, man, what's going on? Man, 1247, the great one, man. This is the great one. Always be great, man. Today is always a good day to be great. Check this out, man. First, gentlemen, check this out, man. Once again, this is what I don't understand. Once again, so yeah, everybody knows Kevin Samuels. Everybody knows. If you don't know, type in Kevin Samuels interview on YouTube. I might as well give my two piece in the biscuit. Check this out, gentlemen. It's plain and simple. Man. Recognize where we at and who we are dealing with. Because it's apparent to me that it doesn't seem like the black community wants so-called black man to have a voice in anything whatsoever. Plain and simple. Not only the black community, basically a lot of people do not want the so-called American black man to have a voice in anything whatsoever. The thing is, you can mistreat us all you want to, and I think that's been a lot of the old mentality, especially the older gentlemen, grandfathers, great-grandfathers, things of that nature. Like I talked about the older generations. Even though in the civil rights, so we had warriors, but when it came to women, a lot of our men in the older times just laid down and didn't really say nothing. And that time, like I told you fellas and I told you ladies, that time is now over. You have so-called American black men that have legitimate, that's going to come to correct. We're going to have opinions. We're going to state state what we like and what we dislike. Men, like I said, men are going to have standards now. Like I said, 50 years ago, cool. We might not, we might have had standards. Maybe when we, because look, the oppression was great back 60 years ago, right? But men are going to have standards. Men are going to have standards. Men are going to voice their opinion. And this is not going to stop, ladies. I'm telling you this right now. This is not going to stop. This is not going to stop. We are not going to shut the hell up. We're not going to shut up. We're not going to be silent. We're going to get even louder. Because it seems like every time a so-called American black man has something to say, he goes viral. But once again, why is it that when American black man says something, that everybody is so intrigued, everybody's so locked in to what he's saying? Why is everybody so intrigued about what the black man has to say? What is it about the American black man that everybody is focused on? How is it that the brother, not even last week with the restaurant situation, now all of a sudden, not even a week later, now we got a so-called another American black man that has an opinion. Once again, he's dressing another so-called American black female. All of a sudden, we have another bad guy. We have another bad guy. Right? Another bad guy. Once again, this so-called American black man has an opinion. All of a sudden, he's a bad guy. Fellas, I don't know what else to tell you, man. I don't know what else to tell you. So what is the American black man supposed to do? Just shut up and just take whatever comes to him? American black men are not supposed to have standards. American black men are supposed to just shut up, take what's given to you, and just die? Fellas, that's our lot in life? Take whatever's given to you, don't say nothing, and just die. We don't want your opinion. We just want your resources. We want your sperm. We want your godlike abilities. We want your talents. We want your efforts. We want you to create. And we're just going to take. And when we're done with you, you can go ahead and just lay in the ditch and just die. Once again, gentlemen, how does this work? You have another so-called black man who goes to correct, who who's basically teaching a woman about herself. But we're not supposed to say that. We're supposed to how you say, go along to play along, or get along to play along, or something like that. So it doesn't matter what nonsense is going on in the world. You so-called American black men, you shut the hell up and you take whatever we give to you. You don't get to have a standard, American black man. American black man, you don't get to have a standard. You don't get to have a say-so, American black man. And especially, you don't get to talk to that black woman like that. You know what I'm saying? I was just on another panel. What's her name? Christina, whatever panel, once again. And these people, you know what I'm saying? How is it that another so-called black man is going to tell me that it's weird that black men have standards? Oh, it's kind of weird that you have a standard. It's kind of weird that you would think this way. Like, why? Like you want your woman to be fit. You want your woman to wear her natural hair. You want your woman to be driven. You want your woman to have X, Y, and Z. You want your woman to have this. I never heard this before. That's kind of weird. And that's the problem, fellas. How is it that you having a standard is weird? I'll say this again, fellas. How is it that you having a standard is weird? And it's weird, and it's coming to a point that whatever you have to say is weird, and it's wrong. So let's get this right. I have a standard, and that's weird to the so-called the black community and to everybody else. That's weird. And it's wrong. You're not supposed to have a standard, American black man. That standard, everybody else, every other man on planet Earth can have a standard, except for you, American black man. Because this is what it seems like to me. I don't know if this is not, this maybe it looks kind of different to you, but it seems like to me, just we're not supposed to be saying anything. We're supposed to be like freaking giant robots. We just do what everybody says, and we're just gonna lay down and die. So we can't have submission. We can't have standards. We can't correct our so-called women, because you guys keep saying these are women. Cool. So as my woman, I should be able to correct you, right? I should be able to tell you about yourself, right? Yeah. Technically, yeah, you can, but just no, but you can't do that. No, I'm sorry, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. We tell you how to think. We tell you what to wear. We tell you how to do X, Y, and Z. And this is why the black community is fearful of men, especially of a millennial man. And like I said, millennial man has nothing to do with the years you were born in. No, it has nothing to do with that. A millennial man is about the reset man. The reset of the mindset. That's a millennial man. It doesn't matter how old you are. Once again, Kevin Samuels is 51, so technically he wouldn't technically be a millennial man, because according to these, what year you were born in, if you were born between 1978 and all that other stuff, whatever, man, it has nothing to do with none of that. A millennial man is a reset man, a reset of the mindset. When men had standards, when men had speak forthright, when men were building and leading their communities and leading this and leading that. When the world looked up to the American black man, which wasn't that long ago. I'm talking about respectfully, not they don't respect you for your talents and you're some type of entertainer. None of that. Your Malcolm X's and Martin Luther King's and things of that nature. Once again, we're getting back to that. Like I said, fellas, and that's why a lot of people are shaking in their boots. A lot of people are shaking. Once again, how is it that These two so-called American black men, not even a week apart, have gone viral because these two men have told the American black woman how it's really going down, how to conduct yourself for one, and number two with Kevin Samuels is basically, listen, you don't deserve what you think you deserve. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. I think I deserve $2 million. But once again, have I put that work in to get the $2 million that I deserve? Well, it's getting there. Yeah, I'm working for it. But right now, I can't demand $2 million from anybody. I can't demand $2 million from anybody. And somebody tells me, bro, listen, you got to put that money in. You got to put that extra work in to get that $2 million. I can't get mad at you because you said that. That's the truth. See, nobody wants to hear the truth. See, this is the thing about brothers. A lot of black men in our community for so long. See, people love the Steve Harveys, right? People love the Steve Harveys, and man, you got to do all the correction. Man, you got to do this, and you got to do that, and you got to treat her like a queen. You gotta kiss her toes in the morning, and blah 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 blah. Men, you have to do. Men, you have to do. Men, you have to do. You have to do. You have to do. And once again, everybody sat around, clapped their hands. Yes, you're right, Steve. It's all about the black men because it's all their fault. We don't have this because it's their fault. We don't have this, and we don't submit because they didn't build and they didn't do this. Come on, man. Like I said, the Steve Harveys of the world, man. That's what people want to hear from the American black man. It's Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey is what everybody wants to hear. Not Kevin Samuels, not the brother from Dallas. It's not correction. It's not the truth. We don't want to hear truth. We just want to make you feel whatever you say. We just want to feel good. No. You're not supposed to speak the truth. You're supposed to make us feel good. Doesn't matter what type of lies that we tell to you. You women just want to feel good. Them days are over. There is nothing wrong with what Kevin Samuels said. The young lady said out her own mouth, she is average looking. I'm sorry, average looking women are not going to get the top tier man. Sorry. That's life. Because you make you know what I'm saying? You make six figures. Sweetheart, nobody's checking for you like that. I'm just trying to I just don't understand how like the female literally said she's a 5. Without her makeup on, she's a 5. When she gets done up, she goes up 1 point. She's a 6. 5 and 6 is 11. Basically, you 5.5. You're a slightly above average. Like I said, 5 plus 6, 11. So okay, 5.5. So you're slightly above average. But you want this top tier 5% man. But you're not even like, sweetheart, you're not even at attractive level. Like I could see, you know what I'm saying? You know, I know he said you can't use a 7. I can see you say you were like an 8. Then I'd be like, okay, well, you're above average looking. Above average looking women is definitely can land them a top brother. You know what I'm saying? Whatever else she brings to the table, you know, hopefully she's, you know, submissive and feminine and things of that nature. Then of course, hey, somebody's gonna come get you. But old girl she was like, boo boo, you said out your mouth, you are a 5. I'm not even gonna include the makeup. The makeup don't give you a point. You're a 5, period. Like how I don't understand how women think they're average looking, but they deserve. See, the thing is, this is why we live in a backwards reality. How is it that women can be average, but they deserve above average men? Once again, in what community is this taught? So how are women in our so-called black community are taught that you can be average, you can fail, and you can do this and you can do that, and somehow some Superman, some Superman is gonna swoop in and it's erase all your failures. You can go out here and you can let 2,000 men run through your vagina, and you can be sitting up here with 6-7 kids, but it's okay, girl. You deserve a Will Smith. You deserve a Idris Elba. You deserve a LeBron James. You deserve any you deserve a Barack Obama. You deserve that, girl. Yeah, girl. You deserve that. Even though you're doing mediocrity, you're doing mediocrity stuff. No value, no standard. Got bodies for decades. All type of men ran through your precious space, but all of a sudden you deserve the best though. You deserve the best, girl. Yeah, girl, you deserve the best. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know them dudes done ran a train on you last night, girl. I know, but you deserve the best though. I don't know what Rodney talking about. I don't know what Rodney talking about. Yeah, girl, I know. See what I'm saying, fellas? You live in an ass backwards community, bro. Your community is ass backwards. And it's going to continue to be ass backwards. Once again, we can't speak the truth, we can't do nothing. We're just supposed to just shut up and just take whatever comes to us and don't have any input on anything. Whatever she said, because she's the goddess. She's a god. She's a god and you can't say nothing to her. She's a goddess. Get that stuff out of here. It sounds stupid. I told you, man, before I did a video about that, fellas, months ago. Talk about the black woman is God only pertains to you so-called American black men. That black woman God is God don't pertain to nobody else on planet Earth except for the so-called American black men. I already told you, fellas, she don't go to her job talking about she's a goddess. She don't go to her church talking about she's a goddess. She don't get her nails and hair done from Ying Ming and them African people talking about she's a goddess. That goddess nonsense is towards you because your elders worship the vagina of the black woman. Our forefathers sat there and worshiped the vagina of the so-called American black woman. Not us. We different. We totally different. Fellas, wake up, man. Like I said, man, wake up and see what's going on. Wake up. You can't have a voice. You can't have an opinion. You're supposed to just shut up and take whatever life gives you. Whatever we give you, that's what you deserve, black man. So if she's 600 pounds with 10 kids, that's what you deserve. You could have went to school and not have kids, and once again, you sitting up on, you making your little 6 figures or whatever. It doesn't matter, 6 figures. Like I said, you a young man, you ain't got no kids, you doing your thing. You might have got a spot, car, whatever you doing. You making a difference, you handling your business, but it doesn't matter. Because all that you work for should always go to the queen. The queen gets all your stuff. You're nothing but a piece of boo-boo on the ground that the queen steps on. It doesn't matter if you make $2 billion or $2.50 because all your assets goes to the queen. Come on, fellas, man. Like I said, man, shout out to Kevin Samuels, bro. Shout out to Kevin Samuels, man. I'm glad these 2 videos, 2 weeks in a row. It might be a third one. Hell, it might even be my video might even go viral. Why not, man? Why not? Why not? Once again, fellas, you just somebody's tool. So they use you all up. You say nothing, have no standard, no nothing. So once again, everybody else can have a standard for you, but as soon as you have a standard for somebody else, that's wrong. Come on, fellas. Wake up, man. Wake up. Wake up. You're not somebody's tool. You're not somebody's footstool. You're not somebody's toy, somebody's plaything. You some grown-ass men. Once again, fellas, exercise your right to speak your piece. Speak your piece, you know what I'm saying? In tact and in dignity. But once again, these women need to hear the truth. Once again, no more of this get along the playing law nonsense, fellas. That buck stops here, man. It's 2020. It's time to wake up. Time to open your eyes, man. You guys are titans, man. Stop letting these little grasshopper people tell you who and what you are and what you can do, what you can and can't do and can and cannot say. And, oh, you're misogynistic. You know what I'm saying? It's just, like, I keep going on. It's just funny how so-called Kevin Samuels, he has money, right? So he's you know what I'm saying? I don't know his personal business, but, you know, hey, let's benefit of the doubt. Say, hey, the brother's making six figures, whatever he's doing. So once again, you women clown the so-called blue-collar guy because he's broke. You can't tell us what to do because we're more educated, blah, 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 blah. But now you got a brother who's, you know what I'm saying, who has his degrees or whatever that is, you know. He's in his six figures, so he tells you about yourself, and we're still wrong. How does that work, fellas? So when we're a blue collar talking our stuff, we're wrong. But now you got a white collar guy who's making the six figures, who's on that level, who has the degrees, and who has this and who has that, who's qualified to speak. He has his own platform. He's qualified to speak on whatever he wants to speak about. The young lady comes on the show. This man tells this female about herself, but now he's a bad guy. Anyways, fellas, wake up, man. Wake up. Wake up, man. Wake up. Wake up. Like I said, fellas, I'm going to say this again. You're nobody's tool. You're nobody's plaything. You're nobody's footstool. You're not a we say a yes sir. You're not we're not going to sit here and just yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes ma'am, yes ma'am, yes ma'am, yes goddess, yes goddess, yes goddess, yes whatever you say goddess, yes goddess. No, fellas, no, them days is over. Them days is over. Be who you want to be. Say what you want to say. You know what I'm saying? Once again, be a man of dignity, honor, and respect. Be great. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace.